you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on another team from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The play action fake. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Hokies will punt this one away. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Yellow Jackets offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get it, decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
I'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And the Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The snap sets up the throw. Trying to set up the screen. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. They've got it. 1st and 10 at the 42. QB draw. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Stevens. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Good, right down the bowl. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. And down he goes back at the 3.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on for to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
He'll do it himself on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Hokies send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll return it from the 50. Not able to pop the big... First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. The Hokies look to keep this drive humming. Got his man, and they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The Hokies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wide out trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollack.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down, because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Now on the option. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! They're going to open this drive with a pass. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Off from the shotgun. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. On the ground, it's Stevens. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And the Hokies line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is signaled. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun, they'll run it. There he goes! And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. It's just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Pressure coming. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. The Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And good work by the coverage team. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Potts. Snagged out of the air. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. got it behind the line. It's Hayes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Hokies will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job learning the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
The Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Under fire. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Hokies decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Really good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Wants to throw. It's Potts. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. He wants to change this route. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. On the option. Now the pitch.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Hokies will line up to punt it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And the punt. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Going right to work up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And this team's been very solid all across the board. And it's got to be a fun unit to coach, especially when you got quarterbacks out wide that you can just depend on. You can leave them on islands, you can vary coverages, and you see it right here. He breaks on the football, he understands where it's going, and that's such a luxury to have a guy out there that you can trust for a whole football game.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's got it, 1st down and more. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Working the middle. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
Got to give this defense tons of credit. How good have they been on the back end in coverage? It just feels like every time this QB has thrown the ball, it's been contested. They haven't given up a lot of yards, and they need to continue to be great in coverage with the lead in this 2-minute situation.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Potts. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Bringing the heat. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
And those are the plays that you worry about as a defensive coordinator, man. Not getting beat over the top, but not just by any guy, but by a guy that can fly. And they've been worried about it all game long. Their game plan has been steered toward that, and right here they execute at a really good level. Make sure they don't let him get behind them, and they knock the football to the ground.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Into the end zone. He's got it. No time left on the clock, and they're down by 1. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands.
How about the offense? That situation to come up so big. The place is going bananas. It's so hard to hear. It's so hard to execute. And you just put 6.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Temple is ahead right now in South Philly, but this game is a long way from being over. Better hold off on the run to Geno's for the time being. They're up by just 1 over East Carolina.
Fires toward the end zone. He got it in. A walk-off touchdown in overtime.
How about this offense coming out and executing so great, knowing what they needed. They were on defense first. They knew exactly what they needed to do. Come out, they get the throwing touchdown, ends the football game right now. Nice execution by the offense.
And that play right there, David, really encapsulates, I think, the identity of this team. They're going to fight and scratch and claw to the very end to get it done. Great job executing here late in the game to get the win.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.